we are back in hardcore, and I'm going to do 3 things by the end of this episode. First, I'm going to have an entire food supply, more than just this scrounged up bits that I found. I'm going to have a solid, stable, sustainable food supply. I'm going to have an actual home to live in, and I am going to have full diamond gear. It might not be enchanted, but it will be full diamond. And that is my goal for this episode. So first, I think it's time to get some planting going. So I got a decent amount of seeds from my travels. Actually, I think a little bit of everything, which is nice. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and make a little bit of farmland. Well, I think this flat area is as good a place as any to make some farms, so let's go ahead and do that. Nice. Apparently planting carrots does not count. And while that's going, maybe we should look for some cows, because I could do pigs, but you kind of get leather from cows, and I think that might be a better option. Oh, it is the end of day 8, so you got 1 cow there. I think there should be another one for sure, unless it got burnt up in the lava. Hopefully not. Hopefully that didn't happen. There are some pretty nasty cave entrances around here that I will definitely have to be careful about. A huge amount of dogs around this area. This could... okay. Maybe cool it. Yes, cows, nice. And now comes the terrible process of slowly walking back with them. Well, it's going to take me 1.5 years to get these guys here. I might as well try to say, if you like this kind of video, maybe subscribe, maybe leave a like. It really helps me out. And I can get rid of you, and you, and you. And why don't I go ahead and get you guys started? Nice. And leading those cows took almost the whole day, so that's about it. Welcome day 9. Or day 10. Okay, wow. Yeah, we're really cruising along, huh? Before we really get going, now that I have a food situation a little bit more sorted out, I think I want to go mining and spend probably a majority of my time doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare by cleaning out my little cave here of all of the coal that's available. So in the last episode, I decided to make full iron armor and 3 buckets to make the cake and an axe and a pickaxe rather than a sword. So I think I'm going to stick to using the stone pickaxes for now and then try to only use the iron ones for when I probably can get away with it. Because other than that, I think I'm going to use that one up pretty quickly. And an entire day spent mining coal. Well, that is certainly a decent amount of coal. I think I will take a stack in with me. Oh, I don't have any wood left. Okay. I guess I got more preparation to do. Well, since it is now solidly into night, I think it is time to pick a corner of this cave and just kind of start digging. So I guess I'll go over here. Here looks as good a place as any to just start going. Oh boy. That's... okay. I think I'm actually just going to avoid caves for now, because what I'm looking for is just diamonds. He says as he continues to light up the cave. Oh, please don't hurt me. Nice, it seems to have lost interest. Maybe we will go ahead and just kind of block that off. Yeah, my goal is diamonds, so there's really no point in me stopping anywhere below, like, or... I guess there's no point in me stopping anywhere above, what, like -16 or whatever the magic number is these days. You know, I used to kind of go back and forth as to which one was better, just doing the drop down immediately or a staircase. And I think before the Caves and Cliffs update part 1, where they dropped the bottom of the world out by -64 blocks, I think I probably would have just said stairs, because, you know, if you're in the early game, you're kind of just looking for caves and, you know, hoping to hit things along the way anyway. So I probably would have said that. These days, considering that you can go to -63 without hitting bedrock, or I guess you're going to be hitting bedrock at that point, but, you know, going all the way down to there, it takes so long. It's probably just better to make the drop chute and then deal with making the stupid amount of ladders that you're going to have to deal with until you get to the nether and do that. But I kind of wish I'd done the other, but I feel like I'm fully committed now, so I kind of just have to, I think. Finally seeing deep slate. That's nice. Oh, this is going to be painful. Okay. You know what's weird? You can't make a deep slate. What? Okay, that's... When did that happen? I remember being very annoyed that you couldn't make deep slate stone pickaxes, but apparently you can now. Okay, never mind. You know what? I might have been thinking of blackstone. I think that's what I was thinking of. Okay. Never mind. I don't remember that cave sound. That's I think a new one. What? Okay. What level are we at? Negative 16. So I still have to go down like to, what is it? Negative 50 something? Because I forgot it goes from 0 back to like 0 point or -1 to -2 counting down. So I'm barely in deep slate, really. That's pretty cool. Okay, how many we got? How many? Probably just the 2. Okay. 4. Let's dig up a little. Nice. Okay. And then we switch out to the regular iron pick. Nice. So I actually have 4 already from a shipwreck. So I have 6 diamonds so far. So already, considering I'm not nearly where I thought I need to be, I'm doing pretty good. But alas, we continue. It was slow going with the stone pickaxe, and I started to go crazy. So I began to hear music coming from the rocks. Rock music, one might say. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum. What? Okay. How many we got this time? Looks like 5 this time. That's pretty good. Now I'm at a conundrum because I have 12 diamonds now, and I have somehow literally no iron to my name. All of the iron I have has been turned into tools and armor. So I still can't really just go through my iron pick. Oh, that's okay. Well, that's my own doing, so I really only have myself to blame for that. You know what? No, I'm going to justify it. I'm in hardcore. I should be as geared up as I possibly can immediately. So I think it's going to be fine. So I think we're going to go with 58. That seems to be a good idea. Well, I'm at 56. That's right, because the numbers go down this time. Okay. Yeah, I think the right decision here is to go back to the surface, make myself a diamond pick, get some obsidian, go ahead and make myself a enchanting table, hope that I can get some level of fortune, and try to get from there. I think that's the best thing to do from here. And let's go ahead and make a chest just for cobblestone and deep slate. And then we got our precious metals chest, which I guess the heart of the sea is going to be considered a precious metal. I'm going to go to sleep before a creeper sneaks up on me. And hello to day 13. Let's make that pick. Oh yeah. Next, we're going to go to this locally sourced lava pool at the surface here. And we are going to get ourselves some lava. Well, some obsidian. And just for the sake of getting the achievement, let's go ahead and do that. One more should be good. I really don't want to spend any more time making this than I have to, because obsidian sucks. Alright, and now I need a book. I think I'm going to make 2 books. I think that feels good. Actually, let's move all of you over to the pond that's closer to me. Nice. And here we go. I think we will just throw you here. Efficiency, efficiency. Is it worth trying to roll a little bit since I do have some lapis? Oh man, that's a question. So let's go ahead and make a grindstone while we're at it so that I can do this a couple of times. So I think I need to make those into slabs. Nice. Okay, cool. I can never remember it has to be smooth stone or regular stone slabs. So fortunately, I got that one right. Okay, so unbreaking, efficiency, efficiency 1. I think I'm going to go with this one. And then we unenchant and re-roll. Kind of want to actually see it in the label, but I kind of think I'm going to be wasting this. Well, it looks like I gambled and I lost because all I got was an efficiency 1 pick, and that is it. So that's cool. You win some, you'll lose some, unfortunately. Well, I guess I'm just going to pick a direction, and I think I'm going to go with north to south for no particular reason. And I'm just going to start going. Well, after about 20 stone picks, I'm finally done. However, before I reveal what we got, let's get this house going. So I think, because I have so much of it, we're going to use cobblestone, or I'm sorry, cobbled deep slate. We might make that into bricks or something. Maybe mix it up a little bit. I don't know. And then for the top, we're going to use either birch or oak. I don't know yet. But for now, we're just going to lay out the foundation and maybe just the first layer. So I think I'm going to go, against my better judgment, I think I'm going to go an even number, which is going to be 10. So I want it to be, let's go closer to the water here. Not too much, because I don't want it to get too close. Does that feel right? I think, because eventually this is going to have to go anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. I think that's probably good. You know what? I kind of like the cobble. I think I might stick to that. Unfortunately, I don't have a, what is that called? Not the grindstone, the stone mill? Stone cutter. I don't have a stone cutter. I could probably make one, which might not be a bad idea, actually. Yeah, because I'm only going to get that variety. I'll be right back. Nice. Okay. Let's see. We've got bricks. Bricks would be good. Got the tiles. Tiles are also good. We've got the polished. I think we will go cobbled. We will go bricks. I think I might just go ahead and make a stack of each of those. So that's the outline. I think I'm going to try... How annoying is this going to be? Not terrible. So that's 4. Let's go 5. I think brick will be the main one. I don't... Actually, I kind of like the polish for the corners. Let's try that. And then let's switch to the brick. You know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and use my efficiency 1 diamond pick. There's not a whole lot point in me holding off when it's just going to slow me down at this point, so I think we'll just do that. Oh, that's not good. Can I get my bed before he notices me? No. Nice. Okay. We are safe enough to sleep, at least. Well, that is, I think, the second monster I've killed in this game. I think the first one was a spider. And what day are we on now? We are on day 24. Wow, it's been almost a whole month in this world, huh? I have a feeling virtually all of that was spent in the caves. I'm doing a Tudor-style house, I think. They're a very fun style that I think I know pretty well, so I'm kind of just sticking to what I know. Usually the base floor is like a little bit shorter than the second story, I guess. Though the one that's like it's not thatch, it is something else. I can't think of the word right now. So I might actually take it down 1 layer and just do 4. And then the top one will be, I think, 5. I think it'll be a good idea. So let's go ahead and get... Oh, nice. I've got a whole bunch of those. I think that should be more than enough. So I think I'm going to do the stripped birch as the main block for the second story. And I think for the accents, it's going to be oak. I might end up flipping it, although I think flipping it would look a little weird with the accents being the birch and then the oak being the main block. I kind of think that'd look odd, so I think we'll do this for now so that I can get this second layer placed down. So that's going to be on the corners. Actually, on the corners, it's going to be oak. For now, I'll just do 3 because I can actually walk on that. So for now, I'm just going to do this, and then I will check to see if it looks right, and then I will do the next layer. Of course, in a perfect world, I would have had calcite or something that I could have used, but I did not find a single geode, which doesn't really surprise me. I was so far down in the world that nothing really interesting popped up. That is looking pretty good. I definitely need to bring the height up, for sure. I'm already going to need another axe. That sucks. Yeah, to no one's surprise, stone tools don't really last all that long. Okay, so now I'm actually going to take the sides down by 1, and then I'm going to go ahead and build the steep into the roof. The steep? I'm going to build the the angle into the walls so that I can just easily get the roof on. Yeah, we're looking good. Okay. Well, since it's raining, I'm just going to go ahead and do the roof by myself. It's going to be a very straightforward roof. So I will just go ahead and take care of that, and then I'll bring you back when I do something, do like the little stuff on the sides. That'll be fun. I wish I thought of this first, but I think adding a trim of the deep slate will be a really nice little touch. kind of bring the bottom floor up to the top, and then the oak can be on the main section. And once again, deciding to wing a design choice, like halfway through of this part anyway, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I don't know if that's a good idea. I think I should have gone the other way, where I did the oak as the accent on the outside and then the deep slate as the main block. But I just have to trust my instinct. If I get this up and I don't like it, I will just tear it down and start over. I might not do that in this episode. It'll probably be in between episodes or something like that. Or I'll show like a little montage of the next one or something like that. But yeah, for now, I just got to go for it. I think that's the right way to go. All right. And big reveal. Okay, I do kind of wish that I'd flipped them, but I think that would have been too much darkness. So I think I'm good with that. Now, let's bring the oak down to the first floor. Let's see. I think what I will do is on the corners, brace it like this. Put that in the middle. Okay, we're coming along. It's a very foreboding sort of Tudor-style house, though, I will say. So let's see. I think we want to bring a little bit more of the slabs out. What if I did for the corners here? You know, I kind of like that. I'll do this side on one side and I'll leave it the way it is now on the other. All right, so I will also need trap doors. So then from here, I think we're going to go trapdoor, kind of a little bit, and then back to that. How does that look? That does not quite get the look that I'm going for. This probably works better when you're doing spruce. I think I've done it that way, and I've liked it a lot more. Or I could do that, and then set it like that. How does that look? Just not quite right. Okay. I do like the general look. I just don't think the trapdoors are quite cutting it for me. So I think we'll just do this and call that about good. Kind of like that, maybe? I think that's good. Yeah, I do like that better. Cool. We are coming along there, aren't we? That is quite dark. Oh, man. I feel like I made a mistake with that roof. Okay. I'll have to fix that at some point. But I don't... I couldn't do it. It just did not look right. So I'm just going to stick with a plain old Jane normal oak roof. Okay, we are getting somewhere. So next I want to do the interior. And I think we're going to do a parquet style flooring with the stripped oak. Honestly, that's just kind of like a very safe bet. It's a good classic. Oh, so good. Now for the second floor, I think we're also going to do regular planks for that. So I think we're just going to go with a whole bunch of slabs. And we're going to actually go on the bottom side of these. Or do I want to do it a different way? That is a question. Because I would like to be able to put stuff on the floor. That'd be nice. Let's actually try a different thing. So the trouble I'm running into is that I want the floor to be here, but I don't want the ring of the deep slate, so I'm going to try doing it with this. So let's actually go outside and take a look at that. Honestly, that's pretty good. I like that. I'm sticking with that then. Cool. That makes things easier. And now let's knock out a couple of windows. Let's get a nice big one over here. Okay, so let's go 3 tall. You know what? Screw it. I'm ruining the surprise. I'm going to show you how much we got from the mining expedition, because I'm tired of making stone axes. Oh yeah, that's looking good. So, from the mining expedition, we got a grand total of 33 diamonds, which is pretty good, which means I can go ahead and make all of the tools I want. So we'll start with a axe, because that's what's annoying me right now. I will skip the shovel, and I will skip the extra pick for now. I will, however, go to the sword, and I can also go ahead and make myself some shoes, some pants, maybe a shirt, maybe even a little hat. I am fully kitted out. Look at me. It's day... What day is it? It's day 28, which means I'm almost at the end of my first month. That's kind of cool. Now that that's taken care of, let's continue work on the house. You know, between the two, I kind of like both of them. So if you have a preference between these two, please let me know. I'm not sure. Let's take care of this window. All right, we got one over there. I think on this side, we will actually do 2 kind of taller windows. Ooh, that'd be cool. Let's do that. I like that. Okay. Actually, I think I want that up one more. And then for the windows themselves, as I said, because I am a cheapskate, I'm actually going to use fences for those. To pull the outside in, we will go oak. Between the two, I like this one better, but I'm going to leave it because I like the difference. I will say, now that I think about it, the trapdoors might have been a perfect thing to use there, but I'm going to leave them. Next, I'm going to come up here, come down to, I think, about here. Nice and high up. And then we're going to do that little thing in attic areas to keep airflow. And I think we're going to go with the trap doors from the oak. I think maybe this would look better if I brought it up a little bit more. Kind of like that. We will give that a try. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's look at the other side to see if I like those windows better. Interesting. Okay, I don't know if I have a preference between the two. I think once I actually have glass, I will definitely be able to tell the difference, but as of right now, they're kind of okay. Well, this is starting to look like an actual home. As for interior, I don't think I'm going to be doing my chest room here. I think the chest room is actually going to be upstairs. Now, I just need to make a whole bunch of chests. And there you have it, day 30 of my hardcore world. I have an entire house, I have plenty of food, and I am fully decked out. Next up, enchanting room. But that's going to have to wait, because I gotta go. Let me know if you prefer the side that doesn't have the stripped oak on the sides. I would like to know that. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.